Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and in this video I'm going to talk about my experience of dyeing yarn with wine. Now, before I get started, in the last two videos I've been telling you about these buttons, and I finally can show you. So the lady that owns our local yarn shop, Tori, had these King Cole I Love Knitting and I Love Crochet buttons. She had a million of them. And she said, would you like to do a giveaway? Do you do giveaways? And I said, I do. She's like, well, here, you can put these in here. So I will do another giveaway, I guess, and mail out a bunch of buttons. I have four crochet and two knittings, because obviously I love crochet way more. And I'll put one of these with the crochet hook. I just dropped two on the floor. I'll put them with this giveaway. So that is these buttons that I finally remembered. So this is what I did. I was looking around through Facebook one day, and actually I believe I saw, I didn't look too close. You know how when you're just flipping through, I thought I saw something about dyeing yarn with wine, actually, interestingly enough, from a post on Tori's Facebook page for Fiber. So I thought, that's interesting. And I didn't give it another thought, and I just scrolled past. So I had 3 skeins left from my big dyeing palooza that I did maybe a year ago now. Wait, I'm gonna have to quick get up and shut this door because my family's back from the Y and they'll be loud. Okay, so I had 3 skeins left. I ordered my yarn from Knit Picks, and this is a DK wool blend. No, it's 100% wool, but anyway, that is what I had left, the last one, and I've been wondering for a while what I would do with it. So I said, you know what? I have this wine that I had taken a drink of, and I did not like. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend whatever company that made this, but it was Truffle Merlot. Now, the only reason why I'm telling you that it was Merlot, because I wanted you to see what the color came out as. I was expecting this to come out like red wine. Did not. So what I did is I dumped this whole bottle of wine into, which I just spilled on my pants and on my new shirt. Blech. I didn't realize there was stuff in there. All right. Well, I'm just going to keep going. That's what I'm going to do. So I did not realize that this was going to come out so dark. So when I put it in the pot, I then added 2 cups of vinegar, and I added 2 cups of hot water, and I put it on the stove to boil. Not a full boil, just get all heat and bubbly, like a witch's brew. And then I put one of my yarns in there, and it started looking like this. This is the base that the yarn started to look like when I put it in that brew. So as it was boiling up, and if you want, in my Facebook group, it's Summer's Tips and Stitches, you will see a picture of me boiling up my yarn in the wine. So because it was coming out kind of like this boring, I thought, kind of brownish look, I decided to jazz it up with some purple. So I got some Rit dye, and I took a couple spoonfuls and I put it in 3 specific locations, and I kind of like let it sit in there and boiled it up for a little bit more. So this is what my hank looks like. I'm a horrible hanker, but this is what the yarn looks like, all stretched out. Hey, babe. And I'll try to hank it. Shut the door so I don't hear the big boys. That's what it looks like. Twist it up. And I made 3 of them. Now the next phase, I just laid these out. I wrung them out, rinsed them out, wrung them out, laid them on the patio. On our graded table, and they dried. They're still a little damp, but what I think I want to do is I want to soak them in some cold water and really rinse out because it really does smell like wine and vinegar right now. Give it some good rinsing. A lot of people have said, there's my husband hollering, go tell Daddy I'm making a video and that he can stop yelling, please. A lot of people have said to be careful when I was posting in my Facebook group that these skeins of yarn, the color might not stay, which is why I added the vinegar and then the purple. The purple kind of bled through the rest of the water and kind of darkened the color of the wine. But you can still distinctly see the places where I put the purple. Like I put them in 3 places and then it kind of faded in and out. What I think I'm going to make with this is I think I'm going to make just a basic triangle wrap as much as I can with these 3 skeins of yarn. I want to say there's 200 yards with these. Right now it definitely smells like wine and vinegar. So the reason I put the vinegar in is because when you're doing the Easter egg dye or any other time, you need the vinegar. So I'm thinking if you're going to do wine, you're going to need vinegar. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I didn't look anything up. I didn't do any research. I just did the same thing with the wine that I did with the Easter egg dye and then the RIT dye. And because I think I added the RIT dye to it, I think that's going to make the color kind of stay a little longer. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, we'll just see. It's not like I really wear most of the wraps and shawls I make. I just put them in a box down here. Isn't that horrible? But I make far more than I wear. And maybe I would like this wrap a lot more and wear it more. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided 100% if I'm not going to do a long rectangle or a triangle. There's my husband yelling upstairs again, like some kind of Tarzan. But yeah, that's my plan. It is a DK weight. I don't remember, so I'll have to do some research and you'll have to look in the description box because it was a long time ago that I bought this yarn from Knit Picks to see how much it cost. And then the wine, I think this is where you could get creative if you have, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not really a fan of just dumping all my wine into the yarn. You know, I'm sure different color wines are going to give you different results, right? I think the Merlots are going to give you the more, I thought, a more reddy look. But apparently, instead of reds, it gave me a brownish look. Because I really think that looks kind of brownish. And in order to get the purple look like grapes, I cheated and I used the dye. So this is dyeing yarn with wine and colored dye. But yeah, this is the true color right here that it looked like before I added the dye. So that was my experience. Will I do it again? Not too soon, because I have no more dyeable yarn. And that is that. So try it out if you will. After I have to rinse it and dry it out one more time. And then when I finally make something with it, I'll be sure to post in the group and share in the videos. But that's my experience. Dyeing yarn with some wine and some RIT purple dye. You know, it might be interesting to try it again and do red, but I didn't have any red to see what the red would look like with it. Now I have to zip upstairs and get that wine out of my shirt. Luckily, this shirt kind of has like this purplish tie-dye look to it. So if I scrub it really good, maybe it'll come out and not ruin it completely. But I did get some on my pants, and these are some of my favorite pants. I did not realize there was ickiness in the bottom of it. It kind of came out like sludge. Okay, I better go. My husband has not stopped yelling for Flynn. Flynn, Daddy's calling for you, buddy. Did you hear him up there? All right, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.